Valley.
I'm ready to go right after that chicken.
All right. Well, you know, David Goldstein from Biltmore Loan and Jewelry is here. We've been talking to you this morning. Earlier, we looked at some beautiful pieces, expensive pieces, maybe not quite the whole Southwestern style. Now we've taken a complete 180 here. You also do estate sales, and I just want everybody to take a look at some of the beautiful things. You went out to an estate sale, and look at what you came across.
It wasn't really, just so you know, Terry, it wasn't that we just went out to an estate sale. Somebody contacted us.
Somebody called you,
right,
yes.
Somebody had an estate, a loved one passed away, and they had an enormous estate of Southwest memorabilia, and these are incredible stirrups that you see. And a beautiful native rug. You see some of the native jewelry, and all we did was try to give you a sample of the types of things that we work with. And this person called us, and what we really do at Biltmore is we bring monetization to it. So if you've collected this stuff, if you've accumulated it, if you've inherited it, or you just have it, and you just don't wear it anymore. The beauty of this is that we monetize that. We can buy it from you, we can sell it for you,
right,
or we can loan on it.
Okay.
And it's really interesting because there are a lot of scenarios that people need different types of outcomes.
Exactly. Well, say for example, this did come from an estate sale. Maybe the family, maybe they want to keep the house, and they're trying to afford that. They came across all this stuff. You can actually go in, put a value on this,
absolutely,
and create a loan for them.
We could buy the entire estate, or we can loan them on parts of the estate, or we can just buy just certain pieces from the estate.
But you can do that for anybody.
For anybody.
Okay.
And this was a wonderful family that we became very close with, and they have an extensive collection. And what we're really going to do is facilitate the sale of this for them to get it into professional eyes.
Oh,
so they don't have to sell it at pennies on the dollar.
So
the market's going to end up telling them what it's worth.
Because honestly, if anybody were to look at, who doesn't really understand,
sure,
the value of these. I mean, I just picked this up a second ago. I'm shocked at how heavy this is. Like if we were to just, put a value on all of these
on these spurs, these are
here.
sterling and stainless steel, and these range anywhere from $300 a pair to $1,000 a pair.
Look at these. These are
intricate. Are fabulous. Those are great artwork. Those are called snowflake spurs. And
I've never seen anything like this before.
Right, and there are spurs, Terry, that will bring as much as $5,000 to $8,000.
My gosh!
So, and we did in this sale. There's going to be a show saddle. There's going to be many Stetson hats.
Okay.
So this is all going to be liquidated for this person, and that's what we facilitate.
So if you, let's say that you can't or you don't have an estate sale, maybe you just have some items that you want David to check, to check out. What is the process? What do you prefer? That people send a photo and a description? Would you rather them bring it in if they can? What's the best scenario?
A great question. Now that both our offices are open to the public and you can get to them without an appointment, really, if you send in all we're going to in the email, we're going to be able to give you some information or ask you some questions so you'll be more prepared when you come in.
Right.
If you come in and we look at it, we're the experts. Don't sell yourself short. If you haven't got a Biltmore offer, you probably didn't get enough. So I really, really, really encourage you, if you have an estate, if you have a few pieces, if it's a signed piece of jewelry, if it's a collectible, an antique, a car, a piece of land, a piece of art, we basically monetize almost everything. All
right, and the evaluations, they are free. Let me tell you how to go about that. First of all, if you have a photograph you want to send it in, it's info@biltmoreloan.com. Send in the description and a photograph of it. And as David said, you can go into the Scottsdale or the Chandler location, 480-991-5626 loan or 480-705-5626 loan. Or you can visit the website, biltmoreloan.com. And if you want to buy any of the items that David always brings on and shows us and educates us on, you can do that at biltmorelux.com.